What's up, everyone? Welcome back to the channel. Welcome to another video. Just wanted to do something a little different here, come with a different vibe, but still share beautiful views of living abroad and lessons learned in hopes of inspiring you, giving you information a little bit about your move abroad if you're an aspiring, traveler, expat, whatever, and even a little entertainment, with some nice views of travel footage and things of us here for just a little while. So I got some things here that I'm even reading off of that I've just been thinking about, and I want to share them with you, okay? So just sit back and enjoy, okay? Life in Africa keeps getting better. Salty air, the sound of ocean waves, Swahili conversations springing up all around us. There's delicious foods that we can't live without anymore. We've kind of come to really like barbecue goat. Who would have thought? There's pink and orange horizons at sunset, okay? You see on the channel all the time, the sunsets here in Zanzibar are unreal, okay? None of this stuff ever gets old, okay? Now look, it isn't perfect. It's not perfect, but nowhere is. I don't know if we say that enough on our channel. Africa is not perfect. Nowhere is. But that doesn't mean you can't go where you feel your best, feel most welcome, feel most loved, feel more yourself outside of America, okay? Or any other home country. Most of you watching are Americans like we are, so. There's a lot of life and a lot of thriving to do outside of the United States if that is a dream of yours, okay? But one thing that helps is not going it alone, it being moving abroad, okay? Even if some of you are literally, going to be solo travelers. I mean, you don't have to be a ship adrift when you're planning to move abroad, okay? We had help from expat friends and family to guide us to our new life, okay? This was 3 years ago at the time of this video. The first country we lived in was Rwanda. We lived there just about a year or so in Kigali, Rwanda specifically. And we had phone calls with our friends, WhatsApp, video calls and things about what's the food like, what's their experience with the culture, with the infrastructure. And on top of that, it gave us more confidence to start taking courses, to watch other videos, because before that, we probably just used YouTube and things the way most people do in general. A lot of goofy stuff, prank videos, or maybe things about sports and movies and entertainment. We just kind of used it for that. We didn't use it as much for getting information, people making video diaries about their visa process or about the food in another country or going on safari and challenges and triumphs. We hadn't really done that. Building connections, though, helped us venture to another country a year later. That's how we wound up in Zanzibar, where we are at the time of this video. We knew we couldn't do it by ourselves, okay? It's a gift to be able to live abroad, y'all. We're really grateful to the Most High and the community He's gifted us with on our journey. It's only been 3 years at the time of this video. Feels more like 13, maybe 30. I don't know. But that's sometimes how it is when you're in a new place. Sometimes when you're in a place that's familiar, time goes by really fast, right? But when you're going day to day, learning a new language, learning the currency, learning the government, learning public transportation, medical things, what have you, things that are still things human beings need, but it's in a new environment, it can make things really stretch out. Sometimes that doesn't feel so good. It's like, I just need this day to be over. And then other times it feels great. It's like, I hope this lasts forever. And so another thing, we're so happy that you guys watch our videos. We're glad that you enjoy our newsletter. If you're not on the newsletter, it's free, just like the videos. It's called the Awaken Letter, and you can find it linked in the description for getting on the email list. Because a lot of people, I don't know if it's occurred to you guys, a lot of people don't want to share. And I don't even mean that in a bad way. I mean, they're just more precious with their life, with putting their business out there. They're more precious and guarded about putting their face on camera. I mean, even like something like Instagram. There's some people, they don't have Instagram, they don't have Facebook, they don't do none of that kind of low-key paparazzi stuff that's kind of become commonplace for us in the age of social media. You know, they're not trying to, I've learned that they're not trying to hide anything from you or anything like that. They're not beneath my family or anyone because they didn't share. They're just too busy being in the throes of their life and focus. And they want to be able to safeguard that. And I got a lot of respect for that, which makes me appreciate you guys' attention even more. I think I can speak for my family. We really appreciate the attention you give us. We appreciate it when we meet you guys, you know, in Rwanda and Zanzibar and in our travels. Some of you say, well, no, what I'm talking about. A lot of you are like, yo, I moved abroad to Africa, or, well, I mean, usually we're meeting you because you're in Africa. But we also get emails or comments on videos saying, hey, I moved abroad because of you guys. I went here because you guys recommended it, or I went there, or that feels really good. And so I hope you guys would also think about that and how much further you are, whether you just want to be entertained by travel vlogs or whether you want inspiration, motivation, actionable steps to get your journey going. Because so many people want to safeguard their life abroad, we hope that you enjoy our stuff even more than because we're sharing. And we hope you realize you're a lot further along than you think, because so many people, they aren't like us making vlogs and things like that. You're further along than you think. We can't cover everything in videos. We can't cover everything in a blog or an email or anything like that. But you can get started. It's okay. A lot of people, myself included, there are things I wanted to do, like draw better. I used to draw as a little kid, and then I stopped, and then I've kind of been wanting to take it up again, but I'm scared to start because I'm afraid, sometimes to fail, and it was the same thing even with moving abroad, or with learning, we've been learning, Swahili, karibu, welcome. Sometimes I've been afraid to speak Swahili for the same reason I was afraid to take up drawing again. I was afraid to get it wrong, only instead of the drawing where it's private. Speaking Swahili is not private. I got to speak it to someone else, and they're probably not going to be my family, or they might not be my girlfriend or something like that. And sometimes I'm scared to just start talking because I'm afraid to get it wrong. But you know what I've noticed? This is not all about Swahili. It's just an example. Man, if I get it wrong, people just gently correct me. Now in the case of my girlfriend, I'm always giving her something to laugh about. So sometimes I'm mispronouncing things and she is just laughing me out. I love to see her laugh. And so, but it's okay. It doesn't embarrass me or anything like that. And I've found people won't embarrass you. And it's the same thing with moving abroad. There's so much wealth of information out here, and people are so willing to talk, and it's okay to just start wherever. It could be about language. Maybe you're interested in an African language. Maybe you're interested in one of the Romance languages. Maybe you're interested in a certain kind of food. Maybe you're interested in what's the retirement life like in a certain country. What's transportation like in a certain country? What's entertainment? Maybe you're really into maybe filmmaking or music. What's the art scene and entertainment? You just start somewhere. It's totally fine. You're not going to do this wrong. One thing we've been saying a lot, make moving abroad easy as possible. Don't complicate it. We've complicated it in our own way. Okay. We've overpacked for things. We've brought things we didn't need to bring, and it made things difficult, but it's okay. You're not going to get in trouble for making mistakes moving abroad if you do. Just as it's not wrong if you mispronounce something in a new language. And you know what? If they do give you a hard time for getting it wrong, you know what? The sun's gonna set and rise again the next day. The embarrassment's gonna go away. We don't have to give people that much power over us. Whether you're learning something new, or in this case, learning to research, learning to move abroad, learning who can I trust, who can I watch, or things of that nature, So I just wanted to give a little bit of encouragement here for all of you who are interested in moving abroad. Want to give you a little extra, boost of positive entertainment because I feel like we've been saying this for the longest time, right? There's a lot going on in the world. There always is, and maybe there just always will be. So I hope if you found this video that you just enjoyed what you heard, enjoyed what you saw. My family just enjoying time living abroad. I can't believe it's going on 4 years of living abroad, okay? If you're interested in moving abroad, like I said, we like sharing here and we like sharing with you. We have our 5th virtual workshop coming up. So if you made it to the end of this, you're really going to like what I'm about to say if you're really interested in moving abroad, all right? Like I said, we're here to make moving abroad easier. You're invited to register for our new workshop, Move Abroad in 3 Easy Steps. That's what we're calling it, making moving abroad easier, okay? You'll get to workshop with us and other like-minded people preparing to live abroad. You'll get bonus enrollment in our online Move Abroad course. The course is called Your Epic Move Abroad. By registering for the workshop, you get automatic bonus enrollment in the course at no extra charge. And you get exclusive online invite to the community that comes with the online course, okay? Early bird pricing is $347 right now, and it ends on Sunday, February 15th. So we want you to secure your seat before prices go up. When is the Move Abroad 3 Easy Steps workshop? February 23rd. That's Sunday, February 23rd. Okay? So thank you for watching this. We hope to see you February 23rd.